You were an early investor in Alibaba. Obviously, you've seen Alibaba grow by leaps and bounds. Singles Day grow incredibly over the years. But are you seeing any signs of Singles Day fatigue?
No, we're not. GGV has been fortunate to be investing in Alibaba since 2003. And so what we have seen is that Alibaba continue to innovate. When you look at the first Singles Day sales in 2013, and it was only about 5.7 billion. Now the transaction this year could be well over 23 billion. And the first 2 hours alone was over 12 billion. So the massive scale that you see is already quite unprecedented. And on top of that, the experimentation that Alibaba has started with a new retail, combining online and offline and trying new technology like AR, VR, just adds more excitement to the experience every single year.
Bob, what do you think about this trend, this new retail trend, which is sort of marrying the online experience with the experience in the physical world? I mean, is that the only thing that's going to get shoppers to go out into the real world?
Well, I don't think so, but I think it is an important way to drive those kinds of sales because the traditional retail environment clearly is challenged. We've seen what Amazon has done here in the U.S., what Alibaba has done in China, and other equivalents around the world. And people love the convenience of just going, oh yeah, I want to get this, and they just get it. But there's certain physicality of experiences that people still like to have. And so I think there is this need to drive people to retail to experience things in a different way. AR and VR are an interesting way to do it, and frankly, that's a good way to expose people to that technology. But in general, I think it's going to be one of these things it's going to be more baby steps, because I think it takes a while for people to understand what these are, and are there really that many benefits, or is it kind of just a unique little thing that to do once or twice?
Hans, we were just looking at video of a customer putting makeup on herself in front of a digital mirror in the store. You know, what kinds of experiences do you think are actually going to be compelling enough to truly transform the offline experience?
At the end of the day, having something that's extremely functional and offer great value for the money you're paying is going to be the #1 reason why consumers in China or elsewhere, quite frankly, will want to shop in the new retail experience that Alibaba is talking about. You look at the Hema stores that Alibaba has rolled out. You can buy a lobster from Australia that in the offline supermarket would cost you $100 US. You can do that in Hema for only 100 renminbi, and the same quality. And the reason that's possible is because Alibaba has so much scale, and it can cut out the middleman and be able to deal directly with the source and lower the cost for the consumers to shop.